Therefore, Jesus told them, my time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. Greeting, guys. It is me here with a message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, I remember we did this about a week ago or 2 weeks back. I cannot remember. But I was actually speaking about knowing your reason for existence. And guys, as you know, I always quote from my Lord, because this dude's life, guys, interests me a lot. I get interested, I get fascinated, guys, because he lived a life that you just sit and you're like, who does this? Who does this? And Jesus, guys, he just simplified what we have made. I mean, guys, we've complicated life. That guy simplified it. He lived in a way that you sit and you're like, who lives like that? Oh, well, I'll tell you who does. It's my Lord. It's my Lord, guys. It's my King. I'm telling you. Now here, guys, if you go back to that first part, because this one is really, really, really not a series. No. That's why I did not put one after the other. But I decided to make part 2 because I realized that there were things that were missing. You understand? I did not complete it. I did not do it justice. So let me just do it justice now and finish it. Because say, guys, you belong to a kingdom of heaven. I need you guys to get that. You say, guys, the difference between religion and the kingdom of heaven. What I hate most about religion, I'm not religious at all, guys. I'm so unreligious. It's not even funny that when you deal with me, it's like you're dealing with this dark lady. Oh, guys, I'm like a dark lady. Guys, I've got this slang context kind of drama. It's just the way I am, guys. Even with my native language, guys, I just talk like a dog. Oh, guys, in fact, I'm a dog. But I'm just as dark. All right, I'm just as dark. You must get that. So I hate religion because you see, with religion, these people don't know what they're doing. Guys, what I hate most about religion is the fact that it doesn't make sense. Religion doesn't make sense. With religion, guys, you will be commanded to kneel from where you are right now, from the spot you are right now to maybe a mile. You'll be told to keep kneeling and doing these things that you don't understand. So people who are in religion are people who really, really don't understand what they are doing. They're just doing it because it sounds nice, guys. Religion sounds nice, but I hate it because it doesn't make sense. It's confused, But guys, with the kingdom of heaven, guys, I thank my Lord, guys. I thank that dude. Guys, that guy, he's driving me crazy, believe me. When he comes and he speaks about the kingdom of heaven and he's selling this kingdom, and to me, it's like, oh, my king, he's actually speaking about another world. Meaning it's a world like this, but it's a world of people who are spiritually alive. It's a world of people who live by certain rules. You understand? And I did tell you guys that Daddy's laws, they were not meant to frustrate us, as in like, what, Jesus, I want to frustrate these people. Tell them, don't do this, don't do this. No, his laws are based on spiritual nature. Because human beings, guys, were wired to live according to the word of God. So when we don't live according to his word, we die spiritually and we belong to this kingdom of darkness. But in the kingdom of heaven, or people who belong there, are people who are spiritually alive, and they must live according to the laws of nature of the kingdom of heaven. As I said, Jesus was telling Nicodemus, he says that no one has ever been to heaven except the Son of Man who's been to heaven, And Jesus, guys, is coming from a kingdom that he knows very well. Guys, a kingdom that he knows very well. So when he speaks about this, the kingdom of heaven is like this. The kingdom of heaven is like this. And guys, when you hear him speak about it, you can, guys, imagine him having this glow. And guys, it's what I have whenever I speak about the kingdom of heaven. I get this glow because I understand, damn, this is not a religion. This is something that Guys, this is a world, of people who are spiritually alive, and they are not obeying their Father and their Lord, because it's like, oh well, if you don't obey him, guys, as if like you are forced. But it's a people, guys, it's a group of people who understand that these are the rules of spiritual nature. So we're living like this because these are the, guys, it's like right now, if you walk on railway and a train knocks you, you will die instantly, isn't it? So the rules of this kingdom tells you that you're not going to walk there, because if you do, hell, never, you will die. You must know that you will die. So it's the same thing. Their kingdom is based on laws. So that's why I often speak so much about obeying him, because it's a nature. If you disobey any of their laws after knowing the truth, you die spiritually. Because this is a nature of a people, guys. It's a nature of a group of people who are spiritually alive. Therefore, they must live like their Father in order to remain like him. Once they disobey him knowingly, then they die spiritually, and then they become Satan's children. I don't know, guys, you should be understanding the kingdom of heaven like crazy right now. In fact, people shouldn't be listening to this anymore, because I say, guys, one and the same thing over and over again. In fact, in this show, guys, we speak about 4 things. First, we speak about the message that Jesus came to preach. Secondly, we speak about his revelation, who he is. That's why we trace him right there at the beginning, before the creation of all things. Because once you know yourself, you will know yourself in him, because you came from him. So understanding him better means you will understand yourself. Thirdly, guys, we speak so much against sin, because once you sin, after knowing the truth, you die spiritually and you get kicked out of the kingdom of heaven. Not that Jesus will be like, I'm kicking you out. No, but because sin kills spiritually, so you will die spiritually and become worldly, or you will become of the world. You understand? And then the 4th thing we speak about is warning against the beast, because, guys, churches were meant to preach the message that Jesus preached to us, not what they feel it sounds good. You understand? So we speak against what Satan is doing, against what the beast is doing in churches. You understand? So these are the things we speak about. So if you want more than that, guys, we ain't gonna get any. Guys, I always say that no one is going to die at my watch. I say that should I fall dead right now and not wake up, and I stand in front of my Lord will say, you know what, you did me justice. Why? Guys, I'm a human being, NIA. And because of that, that's why at the end I always say, and remember, the word of God still remains the only source of information about his kingdom. Because should you find a mistake here, you go to the word, rely on the word. Because if you want to make it to where Jesus is, guys, you need to make sure that you live according to his rules, according to his laws. You understand, guys, what I'm trying to say? Now, what I want to say is that no one is going to die, guys, at my watch. No one is going to die at my watch. I want people to get the truth and make informed decisions. So I love the kingdom of heaven, guys. I get this glow when I speak about it, because Jesus got this glow. When you read the gospels, you're like, yeah, this dude is really sold on this kingdom. And guys, I'm sold, guys. He was selling it. Daddy sold it to him and he was living there. And then he's selling it to us and I'm sold. You understand? And I bought it, guys. I bought it. I love it because it makes sense. It makes sense. It's not religion. It makes sense, So I obey my Father, not because like it's easy, because my flesh is against his laws, but because I understand them, I belong to this kingdom and I don't want to lose this kingdom. When I leave this place, I want to go and live in that permanent place. Guys, here on earth, we make decisions that are permanent in a temporal world. Guys, it's so foolish. Guys, we human beings, we suck. I'm telling you. We make decisions that are permanent in a temporal world, not realizing that once we live here, we are going to a forever, a permanent one. Yet we did not care. We did not take care of that part. And I love my Lord. He's saying, take care of that part. The permanent world, the permanent part, take care of that. Do not mind this temporal one. Because once you leave this place, everything everything is gone, over and done with. You understand? So with me, guys, you know, I remember when he was asking me, telling me about the work that I have to do about the kingdom of heaven, and in my mind I was like, my Lord, I'm busy with my career, I'm busy. Why can't you call my neighbor? Why can't you call my sister? Why can't you call my brother? Why me? You know. But now, because I understand this, I'm like, damn, guys, this is the best job ever. You know, guys, if you come to me and you ask me what's the best thing that has ever happened to you, is the kingdom of heaven. That's the best thing that has ever happened to me, guys. You know, I love that kingdom. I love that kingdom. So here, in finishing, guys, because I don't want to be long, you know, because, you know, we've already spoken about this. So here Jesus was telling his brothers, he's saying, for you anytime will do, but with me, why? He was saying that at age 33 I need to be out of this world. Why? And go and be what? And be a high priest. Because, guys, as I said, the priest came from the line of Leviticus, the Moses line, but Jesus came from the line of Judah. You understand? That's why he's called the Lion of Judah. You understand? He came from the line of kings, and you know, the line of kings. That's why kings were threatened when he came. They thought that he came to take his place. You know, and he says, "Yes, a king I am, but I'm a king of the kingdom of heaven, not of this kingdom of darkness. Hell, never. I don't want to be a king in this place. Don't worry, I won't take your position." You know. Nevertheless, so Jesus is our king, but at the same time he had to start this position of a high priest, because he must go and sit there and present blood. Remember, guys, blood was presented by a priest, first for their sins, then for the sins of the others. You understand? So Jesus now is the one who's giving us this holy blood, and he must go to the Father. And he tells Mary, after being resurrected, he said, Mary, don't touch me. Why? I need to go to the Father. He was going to present the blood, because now he's no longer just a king, but he's also a priest. Guys, Jesus came here as a Lord, he came here as a king, he came here as a God, but he left as a teacher, he left as a priest as well, high priest. You understand? So he's going home, and now he's going to take this duty, so that he must start cleansing us. That's why he says, once you've received the knowledge of the truth and you continue in sin, I no longer perform sacrifice for you. Why? Because you're deciding to disobey me. So when you die, I'm not going to cleanse you. And he says, but children, do not sin. If you do sin, there is blood. Meaning a child, one who doesn't understand, I will continue cleansing you. You understand? So he cleanses us. Why? Because he is a high priest in the order of Melchizedek. Now he is our high priest, and he must sacrifice these guys. He must make these sacrifices for us. You understand? Because we rely on his blood in the kingdom of heaven in order to remain spiritually alive. But once we know the truth, he no longer cleanses us. You understand? So with you as well, if you belong to the kingdom of heaven, you need to know that you need to start concentrating on the things that matters, guys. And what matters is the kingdom of heaven, because when you live here, you go into a world, guys. You know, you've often hear people here on earth saying, we live a life, you know, and they're talking about fleshy stuff, expensive stuff, high market this, and you understand. But we belonging to the kingdom of heaven, we don't care about all of those things. We don't care about worldly things. Why? Because we have a home, guys. We are foreigners here. We have a home. We're going there, so we're concentrating on the kingdom of heaven, because when we live here, we're going to continue with a life on the other side. Jesus tells his disciples, he says the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. And then Paul, he says, no eye has seen, no ear heard, no mind has conceived the things that God has prepared for us, but he reveals them. And Paul is taken to that heaven, and he sees this kingdom of heaven, and he's like, damn, I'm going there. You know, so he dies for the kingdom of heaven. He preaches this, and he works diligently, you understand, and honestly, in order so that when he lives here, he continue life on the other side. Guys, you don't want to continue in hell, because whether guys you enter the kingdom of heaven or you go to hell, you will continue. So that's what you're talking about. You need to know your reason for existence. Know your reason for existence, guys. Jeremiah, no, it's not Jeremiah, but I can't remember this prophet where Daddy was telling him that you need to know your purpose in life when you're young. You understand? Why? It is so that you can focus on that, so that you will continue after you leave this place. And you'll be like, what if there is no heaven? Guys, what if I know heaven? That's the question now. You will be like, what if there is no heaven? And I'm asking you, what if I know of it? What then? You know what I mean? So it's things like that, guys, we're talking about. So make sure that after you leave here, you also continue on that other side, so the kingdom of heaven will help you do that. Until next, guys.